So you want to learn how to connect your GameCube controller to a few quick matches. I don't blame you. I use a GameCube controller for practically every platform fighter. For this game, it's actually really easy. It does require you to have one of the following: either a specific type of adapter or a specific software, depending on your operating system. For Linux, Steam Deck, and non-Windows, you will definitely want one of these. This is the GameCube controller pocket adapter, and it is by Input Integrity. It is really useful for the Steam Deck simply because this adapter has a very easy switchable toggleable button that allows you to use different modes like X input mode. So all you do, plug this baby in and it'll light up green, and if it's lit up green, all you do is you plug in your controller and you start gaming. If it's not green, you just plug it in, tap the button until it shows up as green, and you take your GameCube controller, you just plug it in here, and boom. The nice thing about this is that when you use this adapter for a few quick matches, it doesn't require any software, and it can be just unplugged and plugged in at will, just like any other controller. You plug it in, your buddies all can play with it. It has the same button connect, so like for me, I don't have any issues with like having to switch my buttons. My X button works as intended. The Y button works as intended, so if I were to select my controls, it's really easy. I just go in, I just start playing. The easiest way, in my opinion, but also requiring software, is Delfinovin if you don't want to buy a new adapter. This is a Windows-only software, but go on here. I'll have the link in the description of this video, so if you're missing out on it, you definitely need to get this software. You just go down here to the Release tab, the latest release. Doesn't matter what the version is, but for me, and for most of you, it likely will be version 3.0. This is the most stable version of this. And you just scroll down to find the Delfinovin zip. You'll click Save, do a left click first, then right click so that you can see all the options. I have WinRAR, so this may look a little different, but for you, if you're using just the standard Windows extract tool, it will show a very similar type of options, and then you just click Extract here. Once you've extracted here, you'll have all of these things pop up here, and from here, all you have to do to set this thing up properly is double tap the Delfino UI button. From there, what'll happen is it will open up a window asking you to install a driver that's required. And after you click yes, it will go through a general installation process. And from there, after that installation process, you'll just double tap Delfinovin again, and it will open this UI. All you'll do is first open Delfinovin. You'll get your GameCube adapter. Now I'm using a lossless GameCube adapter. Plug in this thing in. You'll see that eventually it will detect that my adapter has been plugged in. And once you've gone ahead and done that, I will take my controller, my GameCube controller, plug it into port 1. You'll now see that this controller is now here, showing up as controller 1. And you have two things you can do. You can either just decide to calibrate it. You don't really need to, but if you'd like to make sure that your sticks and whatnot are perfectly in sync, you can left click it and click Calibrate Controller. It'll take a second and tab out. It'll say, after pressing OK, rotate the sticks 5 times, and that's both sticks, to make sure that it's calibrated properly. So then we'll click OK. We'll spin our sticks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it will say calibration completed. You'll click OK. And you may need to do some additional settings, like maybe you need to set up a profile. So one big thing, depending on if your controller is modified or just a general controller, is you may need to adjust the trigger dead zone. All you have to do is just lower or raise this trigger dead zone and the trigger threshold until you notice that it can both detect the long click, the soft click here, and it will actually get darker as you get lower and lower till this dark red is like a full press. And anytime a controller is red, essentially that just means that it is detected properly, right? So then when you're done with that, you can click Apply Settings. And you honestly, you only really have to do anything in my experience, especially if it's a very generic GameCube controller. Just plug it in, and you shouldn't even need to calibrate. But whenever you play a few quick matches, just make sure you open this up as well. This is very common software used for Rivals 1 tournaments. It's used for NASB 2 tournaments offline. So now we're back into this game. A few quick matches with our newly synced up controller. And all you have to do is click B or just move the stick, and it should just pop up just like this. And so from there, I'll pick my character, pick my controls, and we're off to the races here. And everything for me works exactly as intended. My binds are still correct. My parry button works. My jump button works. My Z button works. Everything works exactly as you'd expect. So it's really awesome, you know, it's really easy, really simple. And that's all you have to do to sync up your controller, GameCube controller, to a few quick matches. Really simple, really easy to do, and it makes the game really accessible for sure. So if you like this video, make sure to share it with somebody who has a question about how to do this type of stuff. It's really easy, it's much easier than you expect it to be. So don't feel like you can't do it, whether you'd like the adapter or if you'd rather prefer a software method, because I definitely get it. Having a software method is really nice to have. So if you like it, make sure to subscribe. You'll see some more videos from me in the future. So especially on a few quick matches. So make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.